Oh my god, what's happening? What is actually happening? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Look, Fauna, Mume. Oh god. Like, what is going on? Like Chloe, like everyone. Oh my god. Oh my god. But um we already know what we already do know what it is, but I wanted to actually like see what she says, so
Uh,
see what Gula says.
Hi.
It's
Hello,
always this
everyone.
infamous, like, important announcement with a fan art like this, I swear. It's like it's very eerie.
It's me, Gawr Gura, from Hololive English.
It's very, very eerie. Oh.
Thank you for coming tonight and for being here. It really means a lot to me that you're here right now. I'll keep this short and to the point. I'm not so good with words, but I
Mm.
will do my best.
Mm.
And please forgive me. I am reading off of some notes so that I don't forget anything.
Valid. Valid. Honestly.
First of all, I'm really sorry for worrying you or upsetting you with this announcement.
Mm.
This
Sadly, I feel like no matter what, somebody, like, some people are gonna be sad. I hope anyone's not angry. I think being just sad, understandably so,
has
you know.
been a very long time coming, but
Oh.
today
A
I am
very a
here
very long time coming. Wow.
to announce that I will be graduating from Hololive
Everyone's hearts break when she said like, "Oh no!"
on May
But I mean, I
1st.
don't know. I mean, I don't know what. I feel like it was expected this point when you see important announcement, you know, like with this
20,
like eerie thing like this.
25 JST.
Oh.
My reasons being disagreements with management and company direction.
Oh. I feel like a lot of them have said that. I think that my I think that my sort of um you know, I don't speculation or yeah, well, I mean, don't take this as fact, but I kind of feel like it's that instance of like, you know, the company must be so different since she joined. Like she's been here for like 5 years. You know, some of these members that have left have been people that have been here for years. You know, like a couple years now. Like Fana, Mume, girl, like 4, 5 years, and I think that I think it is that idea of at a certain point after they joined, maybe the company took a turn in direction that they didn't initially join for, or it was in a direction that, you know, it changed over time. And I think that's the inherent difference between maybe like Advent and, you know, um, Promise, a Myth, because they probably joined maybe after this, like, you know, Justice, maybe they joined like after this new direction has sort of already happened or have been happening. So in that sense, I guess they kind of, you know, maybe they joined with that expectation already being there instead of being in the company whilst things are majorly changing and feeling like, oh, like, you know, maybe they joined for other reasons or they joined with other expectations in mind, and they, as talents, don't really have any control over what is happening. Because I mean, even on the Holostar side, like you see Altair, recently he came back from a break and he said in a clip like, I haven't seen the clip yet, but he said like, but he definitely seemed like he had his own grievances, and he said that like, oh, I was almost thinking of graduating, and that is it's to a point where it's really like, wow, like it's a lot of people now. It's not like one person. And of course, I think it is always sad when somebody feels like, oh, um, I like they don't want to leave, but because of, you know, grievances with direction or things like that, feeling like, oh, I need to leave. That's always like a sad thing, but um it is that aspect of it is a job, you know, um, and sadly, with that things do change and things change over time. I mean, she has been here for 5 years. I know that's my sort of idea, but I think it is kind of um I think it says something when I think that like most of them that have graduated so far, it's for the space of the same reasons.
I debuted in September of 2020 with 4 other incredibly talented girls who I respect and admire. I had barely any streaming or singing and dancing experience before
Really?
joining this company.
Oh.
It was incredibly exciting, but also very intense and
Mm.
unexpected to be suddenly surrounded by so many eyes and
Mm.
expectations.
That makes so much
I
sense,
remember
yeah.
there being many days where the stress was so
Yeah.
overwhelming that I couldn't eat
Cause
or
yeah, cause holy shit, she must have blew up so fast, like so quickly. Like they exploded. Like the they were the group, or they were the ones that really who exploded VTubing in the Western market. So yeah, I guess I can't even imagine, just suddenly like, whoa, like what the fuck? I have thousands of viewers now. I have thousands, tens of thousands of eyes on me, like hundreds of thousands. I can't imagine the stress of, having to maybe, reach expectations. Like, it's not about, I guess, maybe she didn't think that they could, like, didn't think being a part of Whole Life would make her grow, but I just think it's that aspect of, like, oh, you grew so quickly to a point where you couldn't even prepare yourself for how big you've become or how much you've grown. And that is like a real thing that some people with like can blow up overnight, and the stress is way too much for them because having a big audience does take a level of like responsibility, or having to hit these expectations that you didn't have before. And I think there is an aspect of it is easier to build up towards that than to just suddenly be thrusted into it. It's a lot, and I can definitely understand how that could be so much for her to handle, and Myth, I'm glad that they at least they had each other. I think it says I think it is like I think something that helps when you are tackling something together as a group, or you have friends, or you have people they can talk to who are going through the same thing, right? Instead of just being on your own.
keep food down. But the continuous support and patience of my wonderful community
Hmm.
helped to lessen that feeling
Mm.
and pushed me to go on to do things that I didn't even know I was capable of.
Oh.
I am so lucky and so thankful for each and every one of you, to the opportunities given to me, and for the almost 5 years we've been able to spend
Wow,
together.
that's crazy. Almost 5 years.
I love singing for you and performing for you on stage or in my bedroom. You helped pull me out of my shell, and I went off from being too scared to sing alone in my shower to singing live in front of hundreds and
Wow,
thousands of
that
people.
is really inspiring. That's amazing. That's incredible.
When I think about how many of you I've been able to connect with, it brings me so much joy. It's been an honor and a dream come true to be your shark, your Goopa.
Oh, that doesn't make me
With you,
sad.
I've
Oh,
been able to achieve what I thought for a very long time would be impossible for a girl like me,
oh.
to feel a part of something and to belong.
I think also something that's important is the fact that she did so much, but at the same time I think she paved the way for you know so many other VTubers. I mean, she's inspired so many people, so many VTubers who saw Gura and got inspired by her and started to who became VTubers because of her, who were inspired by her, and potentially even other agencies and other companies, becoming a thing because of her, because Gura helped contribute to VTubing getting bigger. And it really, she really, in that sense, has done so much for VTubing, has done so much for just, yeah, for so many people, thousands of people. She's inspired, people have connected with her, and helped other people find their dreams as well. And I mean, that's like absolutely incredible. I mean, I think she is amazing.
I love being an idol and VTubing and watching all of my senpai, Kawhi, and the entire VTubing community grow into this amazing, colorful, and successful world.
Hmm.
I love the banter we've shared over the years. I love your clips and compilations, your cosplays, fan art, every single bit of it. I am so lucky to have been loved in such a way. Those of you that sat and fretted over what to write, poured your hearts out to me in ink, please know that I have all of your letters, and I will seal them and keep them forever until the archaeologists dig them up in 300 years
Oh,
and try and decipher what a Gawr Gura was.
huh.
Thank you for your compassion, your creativity, and your dedication to me. Thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for waiting for me to return when the outside world became too much.
Aw.
Let's have as much fun as we can together during these last 2 weeks.
Damn, it's like 2
Please show
weeks.
your kindness and patience with everyone. And while my time here may be coming to an end, I will cherish the memories that we've made together forever. I have one final project to share with you, and I can't wait for you to see it.
Oh, I think it's like a cover
I'm
original song
feeling
or something, probably.
really optimistic for the future, and I hope you are too. Thank you, everyone, for letting me be your little shark.
Oh. Ah. Ow. Oh. Damn. Damn. Wow. Damn, I can't believe that so many people have left. It's really baffling. But I don't know. I always say this, always think this way. But like when people graduate, it's like I'm honestly never really the saddest, to be honest. It's just in that sense of like I've just gotten used to it. If it's like content creators in general can just come and go, people come and go. Sadly, um, but I think I think what can hopefully give if you are sad by this, I can give you a sense of comfort is in the sense of like she's doing what's best for her, she's doing what's going to make her the happiest, and hopefully, make her mental health or her well-being improved and better. But also, I don't think it's the end. I, I don't think it's the end of her completely. I'm sure that she's gonna. Well, I think a lot of us know what her alt account obviously is, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna appear on that at some point. So, you know, and you can look forward to that indie arc. In the indie arc, and also I'm just thinking about like how big is her graduation stream gonna be? She is the most subscribed VTube on YouTube. So I'm like, how big is her graduation stream gonna be in terms like viewership? Could her graduation stream do better than Aqua's graduation stream? I don't know. But oh my god, like how many people I can't even count how many people have left now. Aqua, Crowley, Gura, Amis, and Crowley and Ami are ambassador I can't speak. But so they still left technically in some aspects. Fana, Mume, am I missing anybody else? I don't know, but holy, it's a lot of people. But yeah, oh, and even like holy stars like Gunma, and then Mel. There's a lot of people have left. But yeah, so let me know in the comments, yeah, what do you guys think of Gura graduating, and what do you think whole life is gonna be like going forwards? But yeah, if you are saddened by this announcement, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, if you guys would like to see more videos in the future, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.